Hi, everyone. It's Michelle from Michelle's Math Tutoring, and I am doing the last practice on the Keystone Algebra 1 2018 exam. Okay, remember, this is practice. And yes, this is a constructed response, so this will be a little longer. I'll try and get all the parts in at the same time. So let me share my screen. You may have to go back, rewind, or look at what you have in regards to this, but I'm going to do my best here. Okay, so they give you a graph and they show you the points J and K that lie on the same line. Okay, so your first question here that they're asking you is, what's the slope of the line that passes through points J and K? Either show your work or explain. I think the easiest thing is to use the slope formula. So your slope formula is your m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to start with the k. It doesn't really matter if you start with j or k. It's just preference. So I'm going to do 5 minus 3.5 because I'm trying to keep positive numbers and that's where I'm going to get. Okay. And then I'm going to do 6 minus 3. Okay. So 5 minus 3.5 is 1.5 and 6 minus 3 is 3. I'm going to change this 1.5 to a fraction, which is 3 halves over, and I'm going to change 3 to a fraction, 3 over 1. Now, if you remember your fraction rules, when you divide fractions, you just end up multiplying by the reciprocal. Keep, change, flip. Okay, so you keep the numerator the same, you change this fraction bar, which is division, to multiplication, and then you flip the denominator, which is 1/3. So you can cross reduce, so that means your slope is 1/2. Okay, so keep in mind with the points you have and the 1/2 as I scroll through to the next page. Thankfully, I printed out to make sure so I can refer back to the points we have. All right. So continuing on to part B, we're still doing this. This is on the next page. Okay. Here it says write the equation of the line passing through the points J and K. Show or explain your work. All right. So you already know that the point or the slope is 1/2. I personally would use the point that they gave you, which was 6.5. Okay. They gave you another one, but it was a decimal. So we try and avoid that. And then you're going to use the point slope formula because all you need is a point and a slope. Okay. So that would be y minus your y value in the point, which is 5, equals your m value, which is 1/2, times the quantity of x minus the x value in the point. They don't tell you how to leave it. This is actually an equation that is showing that line that passes through these 2 points, but a lot of times they're not stating it. I would personally put it in slope-intercept form. So you would use your distributive property and you would get 1/2 x minus 3, and then you would add 5 to both sides. So y equals 1/2 x plus 2. I'm sure they would accept this because it is an equation. They would also accept this. Okay. Now looking at this is still part B, scrolling down. Okay. Scrolling down, and it says points L and M are added to the coordinate plane. It also tells you that the slope of JK, okay, that picture that you were shown, is equal to the slope of LM. And they're asking you to describe 2 ways the lines would be related. Okay, so we know the slope of JK, that slope is 1/2. They tell you that the slopes are the same. That means this equals 1/2. What do you know when the slopes are the same? One thing is, if your slopes are the same, and they have different, that's a key there, different y-intercepts, the lines are parallel. Now you say, okay, so what's the second option? Okay, well, still with the same slope, but if they have the same y-intercept, the lines are the same. Okay, so those are the two pieces of information you have. There's really no calculations or anything with that one. And I believe that is the last part in regard to the constructed response questions. So I really hope you were able to go back and look at any of the questions that you may have struggled with or just wanted more information on and found them very useful and helpful. If you need additional help, I'm always here. All you have to do is drop me a line, comment. I have all my contact information within each video. So I hope everybody has a great day and hope to hear from you.